G'day everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice day or night. It's middle of the week here in Queensland, Australia, and I'm back home again now, and I have a different food bank haul for you today. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that there's a food pantry that we go to when we're able to. It's one where you can go every 90 days. You do have to qualify. You do need a healthcare card. They do up a special hamper of a lot of pantry items, and there's cold stuff and fruit and veggies and bread to help out. Sadly though, this will be the very last 3-month food bank hamper you'll see, as this food pantry is closing. So I'll give you a closer look at what I've been blessed with today. There's actually 2 big boxes to unpack, a fair bit of bread, and there's also in the blue bag, there's a lot of cold items. I'm not sure exactly of all the items. The lady was just taking stuff out of the freezer and putting them in the bag for me when I was there. So I think I might unpack the cold items first. So in the cold items, I've unzipped the bag. We've got, firstly, a dozen eggs. Well, actually, it might be 11 eggs, which is great. That's probably why they've been donated. Maybe there was one break, but they look good. How awesome is that? Love it when we get eggs. There's lots you can do with that. We've got double smoked leg ham. This is going to be so helpful. Chicken breast. And there's 2 lots of chicken breast, of course. So 2 packets of that. Looks like we got some beef sausages, a big block of those, and some more beef sausages. That's going to be great. These ones look like some hot dogs or frankfurts, I think, which is also awesome. And lastly, in the bottom of the cold bag, I needed 2 hands to get them out, was these vegetarian curry and rice meals. They're quite big, quite decent sized meals. So that was all the very helpful frozen items I got given, all the cold stuff today, which is great. So I'm going to just quickly go and put that in the freezer before they start thawing out. It's quite warm here today. The seasons have turned. It's really summery with the weather. So I'm going to quickly go and put everything in the freezer. Then we'll come back and find out what's in the other boxes. Right, now that I've put those away, before we unpack probably the grocery box, I think, there's a few things that couldn't fit in. There was a couple of rolls of toilet paper I got given. And there's also a big box of tissues, which is great. Always nice to get things like that. Really helpful. And I was also given, how helpful is this, some dishwashing liquid concentrate. So that's fantastic to get. There is also some washing powder for washing your clothes with. Also really helpful, a kilogram box of that. Then moving on to more of the grocery type items, we've got a big box of Milo cereal. The kids are going to love that. And then in the box of groceries, there's some fantastic Pantene moisturising shampoo, which is going to be so helpful. I've got longer hair, so I'm always running out of shampoo. That's fantastic to get. Over here, we've got some wholemeal self-raising flour. This one is a very dinted, I'll have to use this sooner rather than later, can of mixed veggies, peas, carrots and the famous corns. We've got some more Bright Start cornflakes type cereal, toasted flakes and crunchy oat clusters. Yum. Then we've got some LCM's choc chip bars. Then there's some blackberry jam. Yum. I'm always running out of spreads to go on all the bread that we get, so that's great. And some more pasta sauce, bolognese, also really helpful. Fantastic. We've got some, looks like some sort of soup, minestrone, yum. And we've got some chunk style tuna in olive oil. That's nice. And this one is little dented as well, but that's okay. Chunk style tuna in olive oil again, so 2 lots of tuna. Some sweet potato and pumpkin soup, that sounds good. And this one is spaghetti in tomato sauce. Another spaghetti in tomato sauce. And there's a little hand sanitizer hand gel there. I think there's another one in the corner I spied too. So 2 of those. And we've got some jellied fruit, looks like peach probably. And some 2 fruits, I think, peach and pear. The kids will like those. And there was over in this corner some fruits in jelly, an actual 4-pack of them as well. Diced peaches in peach jelly, that sounds really delicious, yum. And we've got some mixed vegetables, some Edgell ones, they look nice. And some chicken crimpy biscuits. I think everyone will like snacking on those. Oh, the food pantry lady, she's really nice, the lady that was helping me, and she got this especially for my kids, something nice for them to drink. Berry Burst. It says a refreshing combination of still water, fruit juice and berry flavours. And no artificial flavours, colours or preservatives, so that's a nice one to get for the kids. We've been given some creamy bacon flavour pasta and sauce. And there's also a carbonara one here too. These ones I find make great side dishes to go with dinner. Makes for an easy meal. We've also got a little bag here with some different toiletry type items. So there's some Velvet Touch Luxe soap, and there's one of these rose soaps. We were given one of these the last time I went in the last 3-month food bank hamper. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up above for you now. And it was actually a really nice smelling cake of soap. I really liked it. A really lovely rose smell. So that's really great to get another one of those. Or actually there's 2 of them. The nice lady at the food pantry actually got me a second one as I was about to go as well. So she's included another one there. Always handy to have some soap for the bathroom. And this little bottle is some hand sanitizer, Japanese cherry blossom. So that'll be a nice one probably to go in my handbag. So that was some nice little toiletries. And then in the bottom of the box there's also a 1 kilogram bag of long grain white rice, which is fantastic to get. Always handy to have some rice. There's also some spaghetti here by the looks too. So we've got 2 packets of spaghetti. And this is going to be a big help this week, is 2 1-litre bottles of Long Life full cream milk, Australian full cream milk. So that's super handy to get milk. That's something that we go through a fair bit. And look over here, we've also got some English breakfast tea. A box of, what's that, 100 tea bags. So that's fantastic. That'll last for ages. That's really nice to get. I love English breakfast tea. It's one of my favourites. There was also, I did see over here, some coffee. Also very helpful. Some Nescafe Blend 43 coffee. So nice that they think of things like this. And I've also got some pears, I think. Yeah, William pears in juice. That's lovely. They'll be good with breakfast, probably with some Weet-Bix. We've got some more canned spaghetti and some more canned spaghetti. Lucky the kids like a spaghetti. I don't mind it. There's some baked beans in rich tomato sauce. What have we got here? Some more spaghetti. I'm sensing a theme. The baked beans. That's great. And this one is more baked beans. Another spaghetti. So that's all the grocery items. Oh, and remember we've got the other 2 cans of spaghetti that I unboxed earlier. So there's actually, what's that? Half a dozen cans of tin spaghetti, which will come in handy, and then 3 tins of beans. How awesome to get. So that's everything in the grocery box now. Then finally on to the box of fruit and veggies, and there's some bread items as well. Firstly, there's some super soft jumbo round rolls. There's a 6-pack of those. They look lovely. And actually, a nice lady at the food bank put a second one in too. She's given us 2 lots of those rolls. So that'll be great. And I will end up freezing a fair bit of this bread. There's some soft white toast loaf, which looks really good. And then I also got given some of these amazing flatbreads that we really like. These are going to be so lovely. Now, onto the big box, we've got some purple sprouting broccoli, which is great. Never tried that. Have you tried purple sprouting broccoli before? We've got some asparagus, which looks like it needs to be eaten probably tonight. There's some zucchini. There's about, 3 zucchinis. There's also some nice red tomatoes. They look really good. There's about 3 of those. And we've got some green Granny Smith apples. So there's about 4. It's a bit exciting to see what's in this box. I don't know what's in here. Another tomato. Looks like a couple green capsicums. 2 capsicums. These ones I'll probably chop up and put in the freezer again to make them last a bit longer. A nice continental cucumber, which is awesome. And in this bag here is some little button mushrooms, which is great. They'll be nice for frying up with some of the eggs, I think. So we've got some, I think these are just mandarins. Bag of mandarins, which is great. And over here we've got some butternut pumpkin, quite a big piece. That'll come in handy. And then finally, I think I've got all the fruit and veg out of the box. The lady did say that they were a little bit light on with the fruit and veggies they had to give out today. And she has given me some other bread things though, which will be a big help still. So there's some English muffins, and we've got an apple crumble log. That looks interesting. I've never had one of these before. I think that would be nice with some custard. I do have some custard powder in the cupboard. Maybe with some of that long life milk I can make some custard to go with it. That'd be a nice dessert. So that's a yummy looking one. And then in the bottom of the box we've got some cinnamon donuts, a 12-pack. They look pretty good. My kids are going to love those. They did have some donuts yesterday as well, so they'll be living it up with the donuts. So that's a lovely treat for them. There is some more bread over here too. We've got some stone-baked Turkish rolls. There's 2 lots of 3. You can see here, so 2 lots of that. I hope you can see okay. The sun's going down here, so I'm trying to be quick to show you everything before it gets dark. There's some multigrain bread rolls, a 6-pack. And in here we've got, I think it's some sort of potatoes, yeah. A big bag of dirty potatoes, which is great. And we've got some bread rolls here. These ones look really nice. I think these would be nice with some soup. They're stone-baked rustic rolls, a 4-pack. Then last but not least, I just had to turn the light on, it was getting a bit dark. We've got 3 super soft sandwich loaves that we've been given as well, which is really great. So these ones will be going straight in the freezer, I think, because there's a fair bit of bread there and we won't be able to get to it all before it goes off. So what I like to do is just put it in the freezer and pull out a loaf whenever we need it. So that'll be really handy to have a little bit of extra bread in the freezer. So that, my friends, is everything now that I was given in the hamper today, which is such an awesome blessing to be given. It will really help us out in a big way. And remember too, if you are also needing a helping hand at the moment, not to feel guilty or ashamed about using a food bank or food pantry. If you're contemplating going to one but you don't know where to start, there is some links down below in my description box where you can put in a postcode or a zip code and hopefully find something nearby to you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, take care.